Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Are you?
I am.
Whoa, it's different already.
Heroes! So remember how I said that this is the
They
final
changed
season?
it to 3D animated?
They did.
Those are fucking Budokai models.
Those are the models from the games.
I'm fucking ready.
What is you?
I was not ready.
Nope. And I made sure you weren't ready. I made sure.
This
It was perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect. It was so good. Oh my God. This was the most fun I've had doing any of these. No questions asked.
I can't, I believe you, but this thing went around, so at first it was like shockingly, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this. And then it became, holy shit, it's incredible that they did this. But then I was drawn way the fuck back down by the fact that they couldn't pace out a story to save their fucking lives and how fucking miserably stilted everything looked because they went from doing pretty good 2D animation to using the game models. We were watching Dragonball Machinima.
We were watching Dragon Ball Machinima with, I think, the game's music and absolutely the game's sound effects.
It was like Budokai Generation 1 sound effects.
Yeah,
the same ones they've been using since those days.
Yeah, I'm honestly kind of surprised that they haven't updated them in many years.
I think they have better sound quality on the later games, but oh my God.
Fighters definitely does.
Yeah, it's that.
I love Dragon Ball sound effects, by the way. They're so unique and so powerful, but they're also super recognizable. And Super actually had new sound effects. They incorporated some of the old ones into the new sound effects, but by and large, Super had all new sound effects, and those are the sound effects that Heroes was using. Here, it's just the game sounds and the game soundtrack, and none of the sound mixing is good. None of it.
But it continues the story where it left off.
Yep.
So we have this continuity. They just got back from the Supreme Kai of Time tournament dealing.
After the whole tournament, yeah.
And they're just chilling out, and it's like, hey, Earth's gone.
Yeah.
Crazy that.
By the way, I do want to say before we get started, you're right. We should have ended last week. But also, I am so glad they didn't end last week.
Because,
yeah, the last one was the end of the story. This did not need to happen. Nothing new was introduced here.
Everything is bad. And the enemy we get feels like not only in terms of personality the weakest, but by power scale the weakest.
Yeah. No, absolutely. This is a non-canon filler story for a commercial. Oh. You know how the movies had rip-offs of characters? This is the rip-off of Cell.
He looks so dumb.
Oh yes, he is incredibly.
Why is his torso so big? I'm sorry, my brain's still processing that we're just watching Machinima.
Yeah. Essentially. Oh!
God, that looks so bad! Oh my God! It's so bad. The dude's name's Ozoto, right?
Yes, and he's from Dragon Ball VR.
A game that I had never in my life heard of. Was it only in arcades, or was it a...
Actually, yeah, I think it was an arcade machine. Yeah, Dragon Ball VR Versus, and it was in fact an arcade game, and it was a first-person game where you fought he was the final villain. And I played this game at an anime convention once, and it's garbage.
Well, follow suit with the main villain, because he's literally just Cellbu. He absorbs people, and then he can turn into them and use their abilities. He's built like a fucking T.
Yeah. He's so, oh my God.
He looks like a capital M.
Yeah, it's such a weird design. He's so, and the cool part is, he's actually based off a rejected Cell design.
That makes so much sense.
Right? Do you think they realize that Ozoto, fighting is gonna look like garbage because of his stupid looking body? So they keep,
I think they just want to show off how many character models they have in their game.
Also that.
I will gobble everything! The All Gobbler. His entire thing is that he just wants to eat everything. Everything and everyone.
Yeah, he's just Cell Boo.
He's Unicron.
Yeah, he's Cell Boo, and that he absorbs people using like the gooiness.
So much goo.
So much goo. Very gooey.
Very gooey series of episodes.
Yeah.
He's just Cell, but Unicron.
Yeah.
Slash Boo.
Boonicron.
Boonicron. Boonikrell. Buracell?
Buracell. Use Buracell batteries.
Yeah. And so, like, basically, he is an excuse to show off how many character models they have in the game.
Yep.
And how many movesets they have between these character models for their card game. So they just play, like, whenever there's a fight happening, I assume they play what happens on screen if you play a card.
Maybe.
There's a pa 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 wah, 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 wah. Ah! That's it.
Yep.
That's what happens every fucking fight scene, and it's so bad. It got so bad it's good, but then it went back to being so bad.
I don't know. It never got bad. Like, it never made the another trip around to being bad again for me. It was always so bad it was good. I was maybe because just listening to you over there,
yeah,
filled me with life.
I'm glad I could add entertainment value to this. That is my instinct during bad media. I riff. I come from that Mystery Science Theater background. I'm so fucking...
This is amazing.
I can't even, dude.
This is so good.
I purposefully look out, like, for bad movies. This might be one of the worst things I've watched.
It's definitely up. Wow. It's just, there's so many moments. I don't even want to go over the plot necessarily because, like,
there's no fucking plot.
Yeah.
They show up. He's like, I'm eating everything, including all your friends and enemies. Fight them. And then they show up at his palace, which is just him, his gooey palace.
By the way, you know how absolutely bad this was? So when they they follow Ozoto, like they have to run from Ozoto, right? Because Ozoto's basically whooping their ass.
Which he never does again, by the way. He wins their first conflict and then never wins another fight.
Well, to be fair, it's specifically because it was immediately after the fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
directly after the tournament. They were weak.
But like, so they meet up on the Kai planet because apparently he's taken like Shin and Kibito and he's after the old Kai. Now, here's the funny thing. Goku and the rest of them show up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Super Goku and the rest of them. And then we weren't paying close enough attention. We switched to Namek,
where
Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta show up.
Wait, was Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta the ones that went there? Like, I can't remember which Goku and Vegeta are on which planet, frankly, at this point. I guess it doesn't fucking matter. None of it matters.
All I know is that he turns into Baby, and GT
the Time Patroller.
Yeah. They think that it's Baby until they reveal that it's
Oh
Boo.
no, it's not. Oh no, you're not Baby. You're this guy. Yes, come to my smelly palace.
Yeah,
and throws a card at them.
The funny part was because the cutting together and the colors
and all
are
of
so
the
bad.
backgrounds look the fucking same.
Yeah, like
we thought they were on the same planet, and then it revealed that there was actually two separate situations happening.
At
and
the
we had
same
no
time.
fucking clue.
Yeah, no, it was really okay.
Visually jarring,
Yeah.
confusing, awful.
A little bit of better animation that could look really cool. Yeah. It's so good. I love it. I love this.
Look, if you guys have a bad media night, like where you just watch bad movies, find these. It's worth it. The translation is garbage.
Oh yeah.
Vegeta calls somebody a stinker.
It's great.
何が神だクソったれ
Stinker.
Stinker! You stinker! It's I can't wrap my head like because there's no it's impossible to call this good. Impossible. So bad it's good maybe. Enjoy a bad I can understand. But everything just comes across so stilted. There are parts where I feel like, you know, they actually put some real effort into their 3D animation where they like actually had characters doing some fluid stuff. But it's just
I'd like to take a moment and say thank you so much to our wonderful team who've worked on Hiffle, and all the people that work on things like Death Battle and whatnot.
You guys kick the shit out of this.
Yeah, you styled all over their collective balls.
They're gooey balls
Oh my
inside the
God.
Ozoto Palace.
You styled all over their balls so much their gooey openings just gaped for you.
無駄ですよ。さあ、目の前の玉に触れ。
Touch the balls in front of you, then I will let you inside. Touch them and then enter. Ah, yes.
Oh,
Thank
the
you for
gooey
grabbing
opening.
my gooey balls.
No, thank you for touching my balls and entering my gooey opening.
Every time, okay, so when they're going through the Ozoto Palace or mansion or however they wanted to translate it in any given day, every time a door opens inside, it's in addition to this like cracking egg noise and this gooey. And you see like cheese stretches of like goo parting the doors. It's like, why? Like I understand that they're in an organism. It's not very heavily hidden that they are just in Ozoto. God, it's so gooey.
Stop.
Why does it make that noise?
Well, because it's technically inside of his
So
body.
squelchy.
時の海王神様
ダメじゃないですか。ちゃんと連れてこなくては。
Why is it making that noise?
捕まえるのには
Stop.
苦労しましたよ。
What is
Stop.
making that noise?
So here's the thing. It only makes it grosser because if it were higher fidelity and like they were playing into the body horror of it, it would be gross, but it would be expected.
But it's so out of place.
It's so out of place because you just see the door open and it's like,
bleh.
why? Why is there a strand?
Why is this place so gooey? And some of the translation choices just do not help.
Oh, they help so much.
They help in the entertainment factor, but in a are they suggesting what I think they're suggesting kind of way, not doing themselves any favors.
I can't help it. I have to.
It had to be on purpose.
I can't. I don't know. That's the best part. That's the best part because when it comes to art, there's so many interpretations.
いつの間にかあの野郎に食われちまってたってこと
He
だ
walked right into his. Well, I'm not gonna say mouth.
Walked into one of his orifices,
Yeah.
and his sphincters keep spreading for you.
What?
Glass bullet. Is it
Wait.
Yamcha's betrothed or is it glass? It's glass.
It's glass. Oh my god.
And Hearts is back.
Man, a lot of jokes I want to make right now, and none of them are appropriate for YouTube.
This was art.
This was art, all right. This was pure art.
So we just run through this gauntlet where they keep fighting different versions of Ozoto, and then they're like, well, we can't kill him from inside, so we got to do it from outside.
Which I find hilarious. Like, but they explain like, oh, this is actually a place outside of dimension space-time, so we have to break out of it. So it's funny. Apparently, the inside of Ozoto is just like
Invulnerable? I don't.
Also, I just realized this. This is so stupid.
Yes, it is.
Remember how they bring up the fact that, hey, we have to find his core and destroy his core.
Yeah, they drop
that. Never comes up again. They show the core for like 1 second, like, oh, we have to destroy that. Nope. No.
Yeah,
fuck that.
So they run into Hearts in there, and he's like, I have an idea for how to destroy him. We need to attack him from the inside and the outside. We got to find his core. We never hear a single thing about that again.
By the way, I love that, like, Hearts becomes, like, the recurring villain slash, like...
He's not even he hasn't been a villain in forever.
Well, yeah, no, what I'm saying was he was a villain turned, is he a good guy or not, but he's going to help out the heroes.
And I think this ends the story,
Yeah.
as far as we're aware. So he's just kind of this eternal tweener.
Oh my god.
It's
Like, why is he there? Like, they don't explain that either. Because he's fucking dead. He's dead. He's dead, and he's there with his glass bitch. And then he's like, how? He's got the got Halo and everything. How is he here? Who let him out?
Cell and Frieza were also there, apparently, inside of Ozoto.
Well, we at least know that he can dimension hop.
Yeah.
Because he did that. So I'm gonna assume he just grabbed another Cell and Frieza, which
I guess
is insane to me.
It's oh my fucking god.
Oh yeah.
Vegeta uses his big final explosion attack to break out, because you got to keep dipping back into that well. They fly out of his belly button hole, and Goku goes Ultra Instinct and whoops the shit out of big fat Ozoto.
I will say there's a couple of like there's some neat ideas in there. There's a great scene where Vegeta and Goku are fighting their individual Ozotos.
Oh yeah, and they're just
inside.
gassing each other up. It's like, he won't lose to you. He wouldn't. He's too cool.
Yeah, no, they're both like, my bad bitch is way better than you, okay?
They're styling on him throughout. This guy, why? He is filler. He is the weakest threat they have faced.
Yeah, and like, there are moments where he's a threat, but then he immediately gets undone because the story needs to keep moving, and then like, nah, we can't actually have him be strong. He has to, like, he wants Gohan so badly, but the moment he gets Gohan, they just fuse. Because again, it's not Super Dragon Ball Heroes unless they're abusing fusion. Abusion!
We didn't see Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, so they didn't abuse that one.
And then he just beats the crap out of him, and he's like, oh, well.
Plot's resolved, that's it.
Yeah, and then he abandons them there, and yeah, that's when they have to like break out. It's so, oh my god.
Goku wins, punches, like in the, admittedly one of like maybe half a dozen bits of animation that I would have called pretty cool. I'm actually dying. Look out, the silver meteor's coming. Oh shit, Ultra Instinct Dragon Fist?
Yo.
You know what, at least they saved the mostly best looking thing for that part. He jumps down with the Dragon Fist.
Yeah.
Punches him in the side of the head, collapses him to the ground. He explodes into glitter. Game over.
Ultra Instinct Dragon Fist.
Looked cool. I liked the silver dragon. I liked it.
Yeah.
I think it worked. I mean, obviously, not as cool as if they had animated a full thing, but I get it.
Yeah.
This is very, 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 very budget. Very budget. Because everything felt like a scene transition from like an Xbox 360 game.
Oh yeah.
You watch cutscene, and then you get this like flash of white, and then there's fighting. It's like, okay, this is clearly where the player would take control.
So many fades to black, by the way. Scene transitions? What the fuck are those? We have fades to black.
I mean, that is technically a scene transition. It's just normally in cinematic language, a fade to black is meant to represent the passage of time, but they used it just to, and then dip back into something that's happening simultaneously, which as a viewer is confusing.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. Are those the super?
She brought them with her.
Fucking.
She brought them with her. I wonder if you summon him in a part of the galaxy where it's just like too crowded with planetoids, would he just destroy most of them in his wake?
Maybe, or he'd coil around them. Maybe that'd be cool. I will say, Super Shenron is the worst dragon design in all of anything Toriyama's ever made, honestly.
I'll give them credit for the sense of scale they were able to achieve with the animation on him.
But he looks awful. He looks like a reject Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh my god, that was it.
That was it.
Wait, is there anything after the credits?
I'm waiting.
Oh my god, is that? Oh my god.
So that's the entirety of Dragon Ball Heroes.
Yep.
That's everything.
Yeah.
Everything that I am willing to watch. If they come out with more, fuck them.
Okay, so we double checked.
This is supposedly the end.
Yeah, the manga just ended.
Oh, thank God.
So I am I have no words. No words. All of my words have been said. They're out there for everyone to consume and enjoy.
How do you even talk about like the entirety of something like this?
I feel like
we've said everything there is to say. It's Dragon Ball fan fiction, and sometimes they're really cool animation moments. Very rarely,
yeah,
but
it is insane to me that we got one moment where we were actually genuinely impressed.
and I'm sad about how long ago that moment was.
That was in like I think the first season, first arc
Something
of
like
this.
that.
Yeah, no, it's really funny to me because like again, we did like the recap for GT. I have no recap. Watch the other episodes.
There's no recap for
Yeah.
this. There's no like analytical breakdown that can like nuance this shit.
It is so funny to me that when I called this garbage, I actually had some people like, wow, Kaiser doesn't like fun. And I'm like, okay, look, it's still garbage.
You can
It's
enjoy look. You can enjoy garbage. I willingly enjoy bad movies.
Yeah.
I'm subscribed to Shudder. Like there are a lot of bad movies
I know.
on Shudder.
There's a lot of good movies. But
There are
there's a
some good
lot-
movies.
Yeah. No, this all was garbage. The entire show is garbage.
It's trash. It is the most empty calories of entertainment.
But that being said, it is sort of interesting that throughout they continue to bring up neat ideas. They don't do much of anything with them.
It's
but-
for the sake of fan service.
Yeah.
They go to the well on Fusion a few too many times. but-
A few!
I said a few too many. Like, look, this is gonna be the show that abuses it.
It's bad, and I love. Man, like the other ones were sort of boring at times, and that was the like.
I'll say this: this time watching was the most bored I got. You can tell how bored. You can tell how bored I am based on how much I talk.
See,
Dude, they kept going back to the same conversation. Every time they talked to Ozoto, it would be the same fucking conversation.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. This is an incredibly boring. If you try and take this seriously, it's the most boring thing you've ever seen.
Yeah,
but I
and
wasn't.
I wasn't taking it seriously either. But there's still that point of like, shut the fuck up and move.
Okay, unfortunately, what you did was give me more entertainment.
That's fine.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I put you through that, but I'm not because it was funny, and that makes everything worth it.
That's what I do.
Oh,
I
man.
make things better.
Yeah, no, like, look, all of Dragon Ball, Super Dragon Ball Heroes is bullshit.
It's empty calories.
Yeah.
It is the Taco Bell of.
Del Taco.
Taco Bell's good. The Jack in the Box. The
We got there's a
the
better
chum buckets of.
one. There's a better one, and we'll find it. But what I will say.
White Castle?
No.
Has a strong niche fan base.
Yeah, I still say Del Taco. But
Yeah.
I don't.
It's not wide enough.
Yeah, it's not wide enough.
Either way.
I mean, it is white enough.
It is the trashiest of trash foods that you can just go out and gorge like a little piggy on. Just
But I will say, like, Hearts is still. I am sad that Hearts isn't an actual villain in Dragon Ball Super.
as the OCs go, he at least he had the most motivation and the most development.
Yeah, and a cool power, and like everything about Hearts was cool. I like Hearts. I'm a Hearts fan. Weird, but I am.
I mean, at first he had kind of a cool power with the gravity manipulation, but then it just evolved into him throwing cubes.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of did do that. But then again, that's just Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Hey, here's
He
a cool
never
idea.
he had the ability to crush people so small that they can go just drop down to the.
And then he never does it again.
Never does it. Never ever does it.
But no, I'm sorry. Hearts was a really cool character. I'm a Hearts fan. They let him down. They could have done better with my man Hearts, and I'm a little bit sad that they never will again. He's probably never going to show up in anything, and honestly, he shouldn't.
And you still collect the cards.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in Japan.
I'm
You gotta
gonna be in
find that Hearts card.
There is a non-zero chance that in some of these videos you're going to have seen me playing those games. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make a concerted effort when I'm in Japan to get those goddamn cards and play that goddamn game.
You gotta get a Hearts card. Gotta get a Hearts card.
If I can get a Hearts card, then
He's got to be your main. I don't know how that game works, but
I
he's your
don't.
main.
I don't either. But yeah, no. It's just. I don't. It's what?
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit. Dragon Ball bullshit.
Dum da 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 dum dum. Make new way in the world today. Takes everything you got. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows.